Today, we're gonna be watching The Duality of Man, bro. And again, we're starting off with the fucking end!
Human beings might be the most inconsistent creatures of all time.
They are.
We have this special ability to have multiple personalities and all at the same time. And I don't think we're capable of being consistent for more than 12 minutes.
I don't get that.
That trend, it just disgusts me.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I don't know what's going on with Cardi, bro. Y'all see he be wearing thongs too and shit?
Because there's still people out there like, yay. Where do I even get started with this guy? Kanye
Yeah.
has to be one vessel with like 10 souls and stuff.
That's
But not
facts.
quite the same as the 6 paths of Ken. Because please
That's like, I view Kanye as like head. He has like, no pun intended, but he has multiple personalities, no YNW Melly. And they're all just fighting for control of Kanye. Like every day he wakes up, like he has like that Twitter personality, that real life personality, the Kanye personality, all fighting to take control of Kanye's mind. And like, that's how I view that every day. It's like SpongeBob and like all the multiple personalities in it. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like is happening with him right now. Kanye always has something going on. And then it's like fighting every day.
I understand this guy. In 2019, he released an entirely clean Christian album, you know, promoting love, redemption, and all that. And then fast forward a couple years.
Vultures.
Do I even need to tell you the things this guy has been up to?
How do you stay out here though?
How do you even come up with something like that? This man is pushing 50. Oh my god.
Because for the longest time, he was saying that he had bipolar disorder. But apparently that was a misdiagnosis and he's just autistic.
Hey, I am not bipolar. I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic.
Which, bro,
No. You're mentally retarded. Kanye, I still love you though, yeah.
of some of the worst tweets I've ever seen. The February of 2025 was a waking nightmare for Ye fans. Anyone who was still talking about he made graduation.
I have severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
You just have to accept that it's always going to be something with this guy. And Ye is such an interesting example because he chooses to portray himself.
Dude, like I remember just waking up. Bro, oh my god, dude. Hold on. Dude, I remember it'd be like February and I was waking up at my girlfriend's apartment and I'm taking a poop on the toilet at like 6 a.m. right? And I just wake up, bro, and I see Rap, the Instagram page, Rap. It was like Ye has continued his continuous attack on Twitter, bro. And it's just him posting random crap. Telling some Puff, we love you. Fuck Virgil. All this random bull crap, dude. It was like one post where he said, like, I sucked my cousin's dick or something. I'm like, whoa, get the balls! The balls! If you did suck your cousin's dick, first off, I have to
excommunicate you from the blacks.
How did that situation even come about? How do you suck your cousin's, like, unless you were, you know, molested, how do you suck your cousin's dick willingly? How do you even get in that position?
But back to that title, The Duality of Man. People having multiple personalities or duality is so common because everyone is just performative as shit. And I low-key understand acting different in front of certain people. I personally don't think code switching is performative even in the slightest. And literally everyone code switches. Here's an example that might apply to you. When you're in front of your friends, you would normally have a mouth of sewage.
You freaking pricks!
And then when you get in front of your immigrant parents, you down on slurs 100%. And there's more levels to it, okay? Changing your lingo and how you talk around different friend groups.
Then you creaming. You ain't got no pussy.
That's one that I find pretty reasonable. Like, you don't want to be using an inside joke in front of the wrong people. You end up looking like this image.
I mean, that's facts though. Like, you know, you can't say a joke around, like, you know, specific black friends if you say white friends, right? If you say a joke like, I'm a pervert, for the wrong crowd, not gonna get the best reaction. Talking from experience. What?
But I find that personality switches are the most exaggerated when someone's, what's the advertiser-friendly way of saying this? Tweaking on the fan. And the second you interact with them, they're instantly locked in.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're totally fine. We have a charger, iPhone.
And I knew this was a
That's, bro, especially in Atlanta. Oh my god. These dudes will be shaking ass, standing on the wall, twerking.
I tried to pay, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play.
Talking about some, yeah, man, I want to talk to better Lord Jesus Christ, and he is the reason why you should give me $20 right now so I can go get some food, but really I'm just trying to put some more crack pipe on my booty hole. What? Like, what are we talking about right now, dog? I never forget you, bro. This one dude, Corey, this man stopped me talking about somebody fresh out of jail, bro, and I give him $20. It might be my mistake, but I just hope Corey's doing it right with the money, man. Real talk.
experience when I saw multiple TikToks with the same subject. And for me, I don't know why, but people love to speak to me while tweaking, and they're always rambling about the government, something about the government. I'm starting to think that those guys are up to no good. But have you ever been around a drunk person while sober? Bottom tier experience. Conversations just start mid-sentence and then somehow end up even worse.
When Marlon was born, the scale shifted, toppled.
And I don't get
No, I can't. It depends though. It depends on who's drunk around you. Like me, I'm a fun drunk, but I'm a bit chaotic. There's some drunks who are insanely nice and some who just get angry. It just really just depends on the type of drunk you're dealing with. Like, I remember one time there was this one gay dude who was drunk and he sent me
soapy booty pics.
You know, it truly is one of those things where you never know what you're gonna fucking get into. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, still watching themselves.
You ever in a spot where you want to talk to somebody? I'm right here. I appreciate it.
But you can't talk about duality without talking about Joji. I personally think that it's fun when people try something that nobody thought they could do, right? I said this about KC3.
Yeah.
But trying to keep people in a box is super corny. That's dead ass what they were doing in High School Musical with that one stick to the status quo song. But I guess execution is everything, because Joji ended up making good music and it did work out for him. But revolutionary thought, you don't have to stick to one thing your whole life, unless you're Frank Ocean. Why are you riding a bicycle in Japan? Get your ass back in the studio.
That's facts, bro. Frank, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years, Frank. Nigga, drop the album. Drop the album. Or I will feature a toast to my page. What? Shout out to Joji, though. Joji really did that shit. Like, no one really talks about that like, rebranding enough. Like, this man went from, like, a freaking guy who was making, like, dykey memes on the internet to a global superstar. Like, that's probably one of the most impressive rebrandings that I've ever seen. Might be the most impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not Jake Paul's bullshit, not Logan Paul's stuff, like Joji. Like, this man, like, Pink Guy is the same guy as Joji. Like, that's insane to me. You ever see, like, Central Intelligence with The Rock and, like, the Kevin Hart? That's literally, like, The Rock's guy in that movie is... Oh my god, bro. I keep unplugging my fucking headset! Shit! Facts.
If you made filthy Frank videos and realize that one day you're gonna turn 40, this is not how you want to spend the prime of your youth.
That's facts. Like, what do people expect? Like, you can't be... Like, even me doing this. Like, I don't want to be 40 years old doing this. I want to go into bigger, better things. Just like they were Joji.
But someone out saying Waze had a similar path to Joji would be Tyler. A young Tyler is arguably more controversial than Clav.
I was on a mega yacht, brother.
You said a nigga yacht? What?
A mega yacht.
This clip, bro, highest risk just for no reward.
Isn't this guy who be judging people with peculiar thoughts, like on their attractiveness, or am I tripping?
What's his like main negative?
His main negative is his mandibular growth, right? So he's got a bit of a recessed mandible.
What the hell are you talking about?
And isn't that the UFC fighter? Oh my god! Bro trying to look like a folded chair, real talk. Bro. Hey, shout out Sandown for not putting a million ads in their videos, bro. God damn.
He can, I guess. And all the shit he was doing got him banned from New Zealand and Australia. And when I searched up why, the AI overview just lied to me. Thanks, Google. But what actually happened is that his visa was put under review, and all because a feminist group cited his works as hateful towards women.
Hold on. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm actually getting pissed off right now because my headset is disconnected. I'm about to blow my house up. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to get this resolved. But if you're an OG Tyler listener, you really know how like insanely dark that dude's music used to be. It just used to be insane edgy boy stuff. Like his rebranding is also like one of the best in music. This man's stuff, like it was just him like cursing like an 8th grader on that stuff, and then just like with like cool instrumentals in the background. Like, listen to Yonkers. If you listen to Yonkers, it's so funny though. It's hilarious to listen to back in the day, but to see like his growth in his music evolve over the years is actually mad impressive. Like you look at like Flower Boy, Igor, you know, Call Me If You Get Lost, Cornucopia. Like Cornucopia sounds vastly different in a way better way than Yonkers, and even Wolf, I'll say.
But you just can't cancel Tyler. People have been trying. People try to cancel him for his homophobic lyrics. 2017 comes around, this nigga says he's been kissing boys since 2004.
Can't beat him.
Join him.
Join. But with Tyler, I feel like it's less duality and just growing and maturing.
What we do is We have airplanes. She said,
I'm sorry.
If you get mad at Tyler for writing the lyrics, one of one human. There's no.
Boy, what the hell, Saint Don? I'm so confused. You just overstimulated me, bruh, with this editing. You had an editing error? You had an editing error, bro? Don't ever do that shit again. You overstimulated the fuck out of me just now with the overlay. Holy cow. Jesus. Calm the freak down.
But if you get mad at Tyler for his writing and lyrics, ask yourself, would you get mad at the author for writing a character that does terrible things? Same shit, different toilet. We don't get to pick and choose.
Right.
But when people say the duality of man...
Wait, we actually do get to pick and choose which toilet we get the shit in, though. So do we not get to choose at this rate? I'm just...
On one side of humanity, we have monks who meditate 12 hours a day, have never seen a woman, and hammer their bowls in for fun.
Ooh! Ooh! What the hell? Ooh! I know he flinching too. I know that gut check feeling different. Oh my god. How do you even train that? How do you train your balls to be made of steel? You just constantly hit them all day? Like you just be beating that thing all day. You be beating your balls like, oh my god. A ball beater, egg twister. And he kicking that thing hard too.
Humanity, we have people with personas. And that's really the thing. The spectrum of humanity is just wild, bro. You could literally take two humans, have them do the same basic task like making a sandwich. A random person whose gender we don't know could do it really well. And another person could just make some chum bucket eats.
Nigga, oh, is that even... Is that uncooked chicken?
Your personality is just so linked to your mood and emotions that it's impossible to be consistently the same nigga all the time. And the idea that people are either...
Why do Kanye be doing that, bro? He's so funny for that.
Being versatile and open-minded is a great trait for people to have because you know, that's how new cool shit gets invented. And you sort of just have to accept that most humans are just walking contradictions. We apply reasoning and logic at times where it serves us and then just don't when it doesn't. That's why humanity is so tough, bro.
Thanks, bro. Banger video, banger video. Hey, man, read your Bible, drink your water, eat your vegetables, and God bless!